students, welcome to your channel. Please like, share and subscribe your own channel, School Studies. Now you might be thinking why to subscribe my channel, School Studies. In this channel, you will get daily one video related to different subjects such as English grammar, general knowledge, social science, mathematics and science, which will help you to understand and learn more. Today this video is related to science subject in that today's topic is NCERT solution for class 6 science chapter 5 separation of substances. Now before starting with the exercise of the textbook, let's do the summary of the chapter. Handpicking, viewing, sieving, sedimentation, decantation and filtration are some of the methods of separating substances from their mixtures. Husk and stones could be separated from grains by hand picking. Husk is separated from heavier seeds of grain by viewing. Differences in the size of particles in a mixture is utilized to separate them by the process of sieving and filtration. More of a substance can be dissolved in a solution by heating it. Water dissolves different amount of soluble substances in it. In a mixture of sand and water, the heavier sand particles settle down at the bottom and the water can be separated by decantation. Filtration can be used to separate components of a mixture of an insoluble solid and a liquid. Evaporation is the process in which a liquid gets converted into vapor. Evaporation can be used to separate a solid dissolved in a liquid. A saturated solution is one in which no more of that substance can be dissolved. Now let's do the exercise of the textbook. And that first question is, why do we need to separate different components of a mixture? Give 2 examples. So here is the answer. Among different components of mixture, there are many substances which are harmful and not useful for us. To remove these harmful or unuseful components, we need to separate them. For example, tea leaves are separated from the liquid with a strainer while preparing tea. Stone pieces from wheat, rice or pulses are picked out by hand. Question 2 is, what is viewing, where it is used? Viewing is used to separate heavier and lighter component of a mixture by wind or by blowing air. This process is used by farmers to separate lighter husk particles from heavier seeds of grain. Question 3 is, how will you separate husk or dirt particle from a given sample of pulses before cooking? So here is the answer. Husk or dust particle can be separated by viewing. Being lighter, they fly away from the pulses. Fourth question, what is sieving? Where it can it be used? Sieving is a process by which fine particles are separated from bigger particles by using a sieve. It is used in flour mill or at a construction site. In a flour mill, impurities like husk and stones are removed from wheat. Pebbles and stones are removed from sand by sieving. Question 5th. How will you separate sand and water from their mixture? We will separate sand and water by sedimentation and decantation method. First, we leave this mixture for some time. After some time, the sand which is lighter is settled down at the bottom. After that, we wall pure water into another container and mixture will be separated. Sixth question is it possible to separate sugar mixed with wheat flour? If yes, how will you do it? Sugar can be separated from the wheat flour by sieving. Due to the difference in the size of the particle, sugar will stay on sieve and wheat flour will pass through it. Question 7. How will you obtain clear water from a sample of a muddy water? We will obtain clear water from a sample of a muddy water by the process of filtration. A filter paper is one such filter that has very fine pores in it. You can see in the figure 5.12 A and B of your textbook shows the steps involved in using a filter paper. A filter paper folded in the form of a cone is fixed in a funnel. The mixture is then poured on the filtered paper. So, solid particles in the mixture do not pass through it and remains on the filter. Eighth question is fill in the blanks. In that first question is the method of separating seeds for paddy from its stalk is called threshing. The second one is when milk cooled after boiling it pure onto a piece of cloth, the cream, malai, is left behind on it. This process of separating cream from milk is an example of filtration. Next, salt is obtained from seawater by the process of evaporation. Impurity settled at the bottom when muddy water was kept overnight in a bucket. The clear water was then poured off from the top. The process of separation used in this example is called sedimentation and decantation. The next question is true or false. And that first one is a mixture of milk and water can be separated by filtration. The answer is false. A mixture of powdered salt and sugar can be separated by the process of viewing. The answer is false. Separation of sugar from tea can be done with filtration. False. Grain and husk can be separated with the process of decantation. False. So this was the exercise of textbook chapter 5 of standard 6th science. I hope you liked my video. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Please leave comment, question or doubts in a comment section if you have any, or you can drop a mail to us. You will find my email ID at the end of this video. You can also join us on Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, connect us on LinkedIn or tweet us on Twitter. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you.